So much for stealth.
Back into the sewers again.
Did you get a voice changer?
No, I kind of like understanding what you're
That
saying.
vent?
Don't do that.
Okay.
Actually, I think that would probably be the worst
You
outcome.
don't want me to do this?
No, actually I don't. That would be awful.
Are you sure?
If you're
It's so hard
if
to
you're
do
trying
with
to
this.
make an accent that sounds natural like a disguise and that, you know, doesn't make you immediately
I
sound
shouldn't do
suspicious,
Cockney accent.
you probably I mean, people haven't used that accent in like 500-600 years. So, I mean, unless you wanted people thinking you were some sort of time traveler, probably not.
Okay, I won't do that.
Cool. All right.
But imagine if I talk like this the whole time.
No, I don't want to, actually. That would be awful.
I could probably play the role of like an ogre in a play or something.
Uh-huh.
Like hang on, I gotta turn this shit down. It's really loud.
The sewers?
Something like that.
Yeah.
Sound of shit slapping against the walls.
Man, do you have to be so graphic with it? I'm trying so hard not to think about where we are right now.
There's literally turds floating there.
Yes, I know, and I'm putting time into not looking at them.
It's so gross.
It's awful down here. Could you imagine if we like ran into like a
I feel
shit
like I've gotten
slime
used to the smell now.
and it was like,
It's awful. Ew.
yeah, and like they crawled out and
We
it
should
was
never
like,
put Ashu down here. Not that it's gonna be our.
this is,
determination,
you
but-
know, she does that. She comes down into sewers for nutrients. She's just chowing down on that shit. People's leftover corn and stuff like that, going straight into her mouth. Well, not even into her mouth. She just eats through any part of her.
Ew.
Yeah, it's pretty gross.
Do you see all that?
I'm trying not to.
Yeah, we should keep.
Yeah, cool.
That's disgusting.
You know, do you think like if you lit a match down here, it would
I
explode?
don't want to touch anything.
I've heard that happens in sewers sometimes.
Honestly,
Because of like the gas buildup and the surplus methane and stuff like that. And the decay.
methane?
Yeah. Do you not...
Methane.
Oh my god. Is this another one of those weird pronunciation things?
You did it.
What? How do you say it?
Methane.
That's weird. I don't like
Look at
that.
my tail.
It's right there.
Fuck.
It's still... You grabbed it for like a second. There you go.
Oh, okay, there we go. So we're going the right way, right?
Yeah, pretty certain. Hey, remember that
This way or straight?
straight away. Pretty certain it's straight anyway. Ugh. Man, coming out of Heaven's Reach and being like immediately fucking weighted again, like we never had a bath, was awful. It was like just a, oh, I knew we should have gone the other side. I knew we took the right last time. Oh, fuck. Okay. I'm not doing this. I'm going straight back around on the other side. I am not walking through there. Or actually, we could try this way. Fuck it. I mean, there's less shit this way, so I'm gonna do that. Whoops, sorry.
I slipped a little bit.
Yeah, so did I.
It's so dark down here.
Man, I can't believe... Man, that mage armor is doing
We really
fucking
buying
wonders
that,
on your feet. Yeah, we can as soon as we stop paying for Athena's mistakes. Like, do you reckon that she's gonna reimburse us for the money we spent on the hospital? Or sorry, the hostel? Or on, like, fucking Red's repairs? Or on, you know, just the time and opportunity
That was
cost?
all of my money, by the way.
Yeah, which you spent for her to fix her problem that she created.
Yeah, I know. But I don't do anything.
And I barely got any fucking money left after putting in that order with goddamn Foxtech as well, so that's great.
Yeah.
Oh,
I
this
got a message, by the way. We're gonna need to check that dumpster.
Uh-huh. Oh, good. Oh, well...
I think we might not have to do what we think we have to do. Thankfully, it might be easier than said.
There's no other way.
Ain't that.
Huh? Oh, it's splashed up. I felt it hit on the underside of my trousers. Keep your mouth closed. Oh, I guess that's how it got in your pants last time, huh? Splash.
Dude, I'm so sick of waiting for the fucking sewer.
I'm so sick of just, you know, this whole kind of fantastic 2 steps forwards, 8 steps back.
I'm so upset.
No, yeah, there's a lot of being upset to go around.
They have potential is the problem. Like, what the hell? What is this random kink in this pipeline? What the fuck?
I don't know. Maybe
No wonder
it's
nothing works down here.
it's probably just a shitty repair or something, or there's
it's right
another
there,
one,
too.
huh? I don't know. I'm not a plumber.
Yeah.
Oh,
Like a hemorrhoid. But in pipes.
ew. Okay, awesome. You know, I think I've seen stuff of that happening of when there's like pressure building up and then the pipes start to deform.
Yeah.
Like, what the fuck is
Yeah.
this?
You don't ever want to see that.
No.
I don't know. This is the most inefficient pipe work I've ever seen in my life.
I don't know. Maybe maybe it was easier to do that than weld it back together if there was like a breakage or something like that. I don't fucking know. Huh. You know what? We'll add that to our list of problems.
We've worked so hard.
Uh-huh.
We've worked so hard to not have to do this, and here we fucking are. I'm so mad.
Yeah, no, remember when like a few weeks ago we were just about in the clear? That was a good time.
And now we're fucking...
I was having a wonderful time. I was just messing around with my new friends. We had a new direction. I was laughing. I was smiling. Everything was awesome. We had successful missions. I was making friends. That was the happiest and safest I felt in a long time. Amazing how quickly things change.
I hate it. It's pissing me off, like, irreparably.
I does feel irreparable at this point. I feel like I am getting to that point of just... I've been running on... I don't usually see myself as someone who runs on hatred, but I've been running on a lot of hatred recently. It's been a lot.
What do you think this door goes?
I don't know. Let's not find out today.
Oh, okay. Yeah, sorry, I should be careful.
Yeah, we should probably focus on the mission and not get kicked out by Meat Rack security for invading another building. Oh, man.
Did you buy night vision with that fucking order, by the way?
No, I didn't have enough money for that.
Oh,
Oh,
fuck.
hi,
You
Cassie.
scared the ever-loving fuck out of me. I almost shot you. I'm not even joking.
You know you also have red eyes and horns, right? Like, this is what you do to people as well?
Yeah, I know.
Okay, cool. Right, sure. Just so
know.
we're on that level. Sorry. We got lost in one of the U-bends.
Do you have like a towel or something? Because we literally just had to walk through shit water.
Sure.
And
I
she
don't think you want us tracking it in there.
Yeah, no, it's probably a good idea. It really sucks down here.
What?
Nothing.
Yeah, it's terrible.
Yeah.
I'm so sick of this.
Huh?
You're a good friend. That's why we're here. You better understand that. I would wade through shit water for you.
All right. That's
Okay.
well, that's actually 4 times if you count everything. Yeah. Okay, cool. Man, I'm worried I'm gonna slip up. How do we get in here again? There's like a weird latch.
Do you want us to like stick to a path so we aren't tracking this?
Yeah, should we like you try and match my footsteps?
Yeah, wait, no. There must be towels
By
down
the
here
way.
somewhere.
Uh-huh.
Has to be, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Stop walking.
No, I'm sorry. I was just my feet feel squishy, and if I stand still for too long, I'm worried it's gonna
Yeah,
like
I know.
dry
You just
up
gotta
and
marinate in it,
nail me
okay?
to the floor.
It's just gonna happen.
Yeah. Okay. Thank you.
Here you go.
Huh.
And here's some
This is
deodorant.
Thank you.
You want me to just like rub it on me?
Yeah,
Yeah,
just
fine.
anything, really. Ugh.
Ugh.
So glad we haven't run into the poo goblins so far. Alright.
Oh my god, that's the last thing I need.
Yeah, well, we probably look like poo goblins. They might start trying to mate with us or something. Fuck.
Ugh.
Ugh. Yeah, thank you.
Have you seen it?
Have you seen the poo goblin?
Yeah, I've seen the poo goblin multiple
It's
times
so
now.
bad.
It's so bad. And
It is so bad.
its feet make that little
sure
slapping
that we
sound
should
as they
go
run
in there?
around.
Yeah, sure. It's empty.
Oh, is it? Okay, cool.
Oh, okay.
Huh.
I forgot it's closed on the weekend. Or on Saturday.
Yeah.
Okay. What are we doing in this meeting?
Uh,
Planning?
We're
Meeting?
learning more about Lazarus, I think.
Okay.
Follow me.
Following.
By the way, you don't have to do the thing that we were talking to you about.
Probably.
Box guy.
Do we not?
No.
Why do we not need to do that?
Because the other means. Remember?
What other means?
What I just told you about earlier, like 5 minutes ago.
Huh? Oh, no, that's for
Don't
something
worry,
else.
just- Wait, is it?
Yes. That's for the thing that
Oh, okay,
I
never mind.
learned to do the
We do
thing
need to
with.
do it.
Yeah.
Ah, okay.
Cool, sorry.
Would you mind walking into the tube for me?
What?
Oh, man,
You
really?
understand that this very much seems like a...
but you still stink like.
You should know how I feel about
Oh,
bats.
no,
This
you're
is...
gonna have to be suspended and...
Uh,
Alright.
okay. Is this a bus? Do we run? Is this a bus? Do we run?
We're gonna get shot.
No, it's just right.
Okay.
Where's everybody else?
The other two might be a little bit later.
Okay.
Like how later?
Maybe 10 minutes, 5 minutes.
Okay,
still.
that's fine.
Okay, well, I'm gonna get this fucking tube out of the way. So you just walk in it and you're just covered in water?
And then
Oh.
you strangle out again. You dive out again, basically.
Okay, cool. I know how to hold my breath. Oh man.
Thank
Oh,
Because we're not safe anymore.
scenic isn't how I'd call it. Fuck. Ugh. Now I'm gonna be heavy and wet when I walk through the other way as well.
My clothes are heavier than yours technically, so...
You're stronger than me by a lot. So, yeah. Also, you don't have fur.
Shake it.
I'm not a fucking dog. Alright.
It works.
I'm sure it does. I'm not gonna shake it. No. I'm not gonna shake it in the middle of a fucking brothel goddamn catwalk. That's just not happening today, okay? I've been through enough already. Alright.
If you want to sit down,
Squelch, squelch. Awesome. Didn't you go in one of the
This is why
tubes?
I don't wear shoes. Yeah, I did.
I-
I don't wear shoes.
Oh, there's one over there. Okay. Huh. Alright.
Yeah, you didn't see the other
Need me
ones,
to watch the door. You figure things will stay quiet.
no one else should come in except for the last
We're
two
at the
ones.
mercy of everyone else right now.
Yeah,
So
as
be
always,
really
forever.
careful.
Yeah.
I know.
You want a drink?
Yeah, that'd be great. No? Okay.
No, I'm gonna pass.
Still smelling it?
I need my wits about me.
Okay. Well, I wasn't gonna get drunk. I was just gonna... Alright.
I'm not judging you.
Okay.
I'm not judging you. Go for it.
Thanks, I appreciate
Have a
it.
smoke.
smoke? Sure.
Yeah, you want to smoke?
No, I'm fine, thank you. How you doing, Red? Sorry I couldn't make the thing the other day. Did the milk get you patched up all right?
Yeah.
Yeah, is everything holding
Off
okay?
light duty. I'm holding together.
Wish I could say the same,
For the
but
most
yeah.
part.
Yeah, cool.
Still have a few hitches in my systems that need to get ironed out, but
Yeah,
Paul
well.
said that she'll work on poking around when she can.
Oh, was this the
I'm low,
list
by the
you had
way.
me going through?
Make sure that no one else enters.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. No, I got a list of parts and
Hi.
she's had me doing scans for it.
I wasn't
Yeah.
sure if that was
Uh-huh.
easy to be seen through. Sometimes I feel like it is, sometimes I don't know. But yeah, hi. Officially. We have to be extra careful right now.
As
Since we don't
always.
have any sort of backing anymore.
Or money.
Foxtech was on site.
And Foxtech
the
was on
last
site,
time.
and there's councilmen walking through constantly. And, yeah, it's just been a real great
Tell me
time.
about it.
Uh-huh.
Cass
What?
thought it would be kind of fun if I sat in on that little talk with that council guy that came in. You
Uh-huh.
seen the look on his face.
Oh, well, I mean, at least you're enjoying yourself, right? Huh. Sorry, kicking things around. Huh.
You talk to a council, which council? Oh, this.
Well, apparently the one that you put him in a room with to intimidate. Do you not... How frequently do you deal with councilmen?
Sometimes more, sometimes less.
Okay, well, you know, that's all good. Well-connected individual Cassie. There we go. What? That wasn't like a dig or anything. I was... Why was that...
No, I'm just like, I'm astonished. I mean,
Uh-huh.
I don't mean this in any sort of condescending way. I know I sound really condescending sometimes, but I'm not trying to be. But I'm genuinely impressed by all the fucking connections that you have, Cassie.
It's almost like everyone wants to
Sometimes
fuck.
it's who you know, right?
It's like she's just a successful businesswoman.
She is, yeah, but like she also has a business that a lot of powerful people like to visit as well. So I mean, that's gotta count for something, right?
They got needs at the end of the day, is that it?
Well, he wasn't here because of that. That would have been surprising, actually.
Fair, what was he here for?
You know that NF is kind of like
Oh yeah.
fighting about a council seat at the moment.
Yeah.
That's why. I gave him some information about NF.
You have a visitor on.
Yeah, no, that's them.
As
Huh.
expected.
Hi.
Hi.
It's
All
not
for
good.
today, I guess.
This is everybody?
We're still
I'm just
missing
bringing
one
the
person.
Oh.
Oh, it's 5 plus you, huh? Sorry.
You guys want to sit down because I have a few things we should.
I will probably ruin your chair. I am sopping wet.
That's fine. Many people here are sopping wet.
Okay. Ugh. Ugh.
That was a low-hanging one, Cass.
A low-hanging one, a ripe low-hanging.
So which seats are these ones? Walk on the table.
Do you mind if we talk for a second?
No, sure. Take your time.
Oh,
I'm back.
What the fuck is going on right now? Why would she not tell us about this in advance?
I don't know.
I
I
mean,
feel like this is a fucking hit.
I feel like this is
we're
it.
being set up.
I feel like we're being set up. There's like loads of people as Stormbringers in that room. This doesn't look good whatsoever. I don't understand why she would have not told us about this in advance. It was over a secure fucking channel.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Waiting for the third person to be fucking Athena.
I'm thinking so, yeah.
We're so fucked.
Yeah, we've already been ID'd.
My heart's racing a million miles a minute right now, and I don't know what the right decision is.
Don't understand what
I
the
don't
right
wanna
decision
bail
is
on
either.
Cassy,
I don't know. It feels
but at
like
the
she
same
might be
time,
bailing
this
on
is
us.
fucking weird. Fuck.
This is really fucking weird.
Okay, idea.
Why wouldn't she tell us? Like, I'm honestly trying to think, does she think
I
that we
don't
wouldn't
know.
come? Like, we'd already pledged. At least a little bit of warning in advance would mean that we wouldn't be having this conversation. Does she think this wouldn't be a shock for us or something?
I don't know.
Is this because of her 5% chance of success talk or something like that? I've kind of had it up to here with being tested by people. I don't feel like I need to prove anything right now.
Yeah, me either.
Well, she knows our
Well, we already
egress point.
fucking-
She knows how we getting out of here. She's already ID'd us on site. And if Athena is in here, she can move, like,
We're fucking
literally lightning speed. So,
Yeah, we're fucked regardless, so we might as well just commit.
okay. Awesome. Great. Fucking fun. Why wouldn't she tell us?
I don't know.
This...
I guess we're gonna fucking find out.
Man.
Damn it. Do you have your thing?
What thing?
The stone.
Yeah, I do.
Keep it in your hand.
What, you're gonna tell... You don't have another waypoint location. You're gonna go to Fearheim, really?
It's the only thing I got.
Okay, sure.
It's better than here. If something does happen.
I guess so. There's no telling Kaiga's there right now either. Alright, so... Slip it under your glove,
Contingency, that's all we got.
so people can't see it if you try to use it, okay?
Yep.
Her reactions are lightning fast.
What are you gonna do with yours? Just
I-
keep your hand in your pocket?
Yeah, probably. I mean, that's what I'll have to do.
Okay. The second anything feels fishy.
That was a couple of minutes ago.
A really bad pun,
Yeah.
but yeah. No.
Alright.
Game face.
I'm just gonna try
they
not
come.
to repeat everything, and
Yeah.
they want to probably know everything as well. Again, so
Here?
Sure.
Alright.
excuse me, I'm very bad at this. Whole explaining thing. And normally I'm a person who holds a lot of information back from people. So.
Is this everybody?
For now, I'm still looking for a person who has at least theoretically knowledge about magic or the like. But people like these are kind of hard to find these days, so I will look out for it until we actually start. I'm gonna start. Excuse you too. I need to start the very beginning so everyone is on the same page here. Because I think, or we think that's the best is everyone is in the knowing of why we are doing this and what you can actually expect. Not that long ago, I stole something, and I did something stupid with it. It is an AI and also not an AI, and it's currently in my hand. We slowly reached the point of where my brain capacity cannot hold it anymore, as well as what they did to my brain is kind of funky. As well as cybernetics don't do a lot of things anymore. So I'm kind of on a lifeline time crunch at the moment. So with the many benefits that come what you will steal, the biggest is probably that I'm going to survive a little bit longer. We are working on a chassis for me at the moment, a laboratory with, well, Ken kind of knows it's there, but that's where I'm currently working, and we're gonna build a chassis, we're gonna build a whole new body, and we try to fuse the AI with me together and see how it's gonna work out. And I need a code for that, because without that code, we have no clue where to actually start with the coding. Unfortunately, Eve, that's her name, has no memories about the mother code, so we basically need the mother code to build up the rest. This code is in the possession of a corporation that is not in Saphira, at least not based. They are here, they're pretty small here, but their origin is the name? Yeah, origin. Their origin is in Siberian, another mega city like Saphira, less magical based. There's been a couple war going on for the last couple of years, and it ended very abruptly, like it just was over, and the city collapsed, everyone died, big tragedy. So yeah, your job's gonna be stealing this code out of the laboratories of Lazarus Industries.
And as a whole, the city topside or whatever it is uninhabited, yeah?
There's no way.
Or abandoned. It's not.
We
Has to
expect
be
at least
something.
wildlife.
That's a lot of cover and a lot of assets.
However, here's another information that you've just figured out. When this war ended, she found some old recordings of, well, mutations in the city.
Human or animal? Or both?
Neither. Human shaped. Partial.
Well, it stands to reason if they were working on humans in Lazarus, then anything that broke out of their labs would affect humanoids first, right?
Yeah.
Do you have any pictures or anything like that that you can send us of this, or is it just a recording audio?
It is very, very bad recording. It is hard to tell. There's one drone recording that was a little bit more detailed, and it showed, well, with thermal vision, that there's still movement in the city.
Quote unquote movement?
So it's a mutant colony.
Yeah.
Awesome.
The only thing is whether or not they are still of sound mind or not. But I guess it's safe to say if it's been long enough, that's probably... Shit.
I'd be more worried if they were. At least if they were crazy, that's a little easier to deal with.
With
If
any
they were
luck.
smart, well,
Yeah. It's been like 50 years, right? You said to us or something like that? With any luck, most of them weren't able to reproduce, and we've just got the remains of the first generation. With any luck, anyway.
Hopefully it's been starved by now.
One can hope.
Maybe they'll be weak. We'll see. It does bring up the question of, and the reason why I was asking so many detailed questions is personally, I'd like for this operation to be, well, as non-lethal as we can be. But if these people are not in fact people anymore, then we may or may not have to make certain decisions that we don't like.
If they're starving, hungry, rabid mutants who've been living in a cave in Siberia for 50 years, there's not much. Yeah. We're food.
Yeah, I know.
Well, I am anyway. I don't know if they can eat red.
they can try.
I've seen people eat metal before.
Not the taste test. Can't confirm.
You eat metal?
Hmm.
Never mind.
I suppose there's a lot of problems and a lot of moving parts that we're gonna have to be really careful for. 'Cause
We at
I think
least
it may be
got
safe to say if we
a,
alert one, we alert the pack.
yeah. We at least got a tighter space to look in. We're not gonna have to scour half of a crashed mega city, are we?
Well, that depends.
That's
Yes,
just
the
what's
difference.
topside. There's no telling what's underneath, right?
Not really hard to tell.
There's a lot of money in
I
new
also
AI
have-
tech, so... Sorry, go ahead.
Yeah, I have good and bad news actually. It's not just good news.
That was the good news?
No, that was
Mhm.
an okay message. Here comes
So you came with bad and okay.
here comes the
news.
good one.
Oh,
Eve could shrink down the parameter on where this lab should or could have been.
that's good.
So we don't have to scavenge a whole megacity Saphira-sized
Thank
through
God.
it. It's just a few miles.
That's not horrible.
Now, what's the bad news? Is it in the worst possible place ever could be fathomed there? Is that what you're gonna tell us? That's what you're gonna tell us.
So if
That's definitely what you're gonna tell us.
the theory that Eve has about it is that these mutations have an outbreak zone.
You had to call it.
And if Eve is correct, and I think she is, Lazarus is responsible for these outbreaks, so yeah.
Of course.
Scorched earth to protect their tech, maybe. That could be a good sign for you.
Do you
The
think
mother
they
code might
just...
still be intact.
It would make sense.
It bodes
Do you
well.
think they just let it go? Like, let the mutations free? To be like, if we can't get it, you will not get it?
I think it's less.
Sounds
that they
like
had
the
a
kind
choice
of
in it.
petty shit people have done.
I mean, yeah. If you're in a position where you're losing everything and this is the last thing that you have that's connected to anything of importance with regards to your mega corporation, your city, your employees, and yourself, at that point, yeah, it's probably just fuck everybody. I don't think that they trash it. So, at least we've got something better to look forward to than what we thought initially.
Okay, so we're breaking into a collapsed megacity, into what we assume is a still intact quarantine zone, to take out mutants which have hopefully been weakened by 50 years of lack of food source in Siberia, in order to try and... I mean, I want to hear more about potential net protocols. It makes sense that Eve would have some sort of phone home or return home policy. Is she able to access Lazarus's systems, given that she's technically their tech? Or are we going to have to force our way inside, you know, with a hack or something?
Odds are they didn't want her to get out in the first place, so maybe they have stuff to keep things in and out.
The possibility is that if
You get close enough, she might be able to extract some codes.
that sounds a bit weird, and don't get me wrong, I'm not scared.
But Eve thinks it's for the best when we are not there. On the ground.
So we need to leave Eve there alone? Is that what you're saying?
No, what I'm saying is me and Eve are not gonna be there. On the
Oh,
ground with you.
Out of the hot zone.
then how are we going to get her close enough?
Okay. With a burner phone.
Oh, we're doing that. Huh. Okay, well if she can pass her encryption off onto a burner phone, then fuck, okay, fine.
Yeah.
That makes life easier.
Sure does.
It'd probably be easier than carrying you on my back because you're too damn cold to be anywhere else.
That's pretty
There's so
straightforward.
much that we need to get done before then.
Yeah, so we need to be able to figure out how we're getting to and from. We need gear. We need presumably something to be able to scale rubble. We may need mining explosives or something of that sort in order to be able to clear the path. We need some way of breaking the quarantine zone, which means we might need some sort of, I don't know, like thermite devices or something to that extent. And then, once we're on the inside, of course, you know, there's no saying that this mutation won't affect us. It might be that we need some respirators at least in order to make sure that we don't get, well,
At minimum.
yeah, caught in. Are you able to get a hold of any sort of like antivirals or anything like that? We're gonna need to drug ourselves up to be able to survive in there. All right.
Yeah. There's going to be a series of vaccines we're all going to need to take. At least a week in advance. So that they have time to work, and then we're immunized while we're there. So, it should be relatively side effect free.
We're gonna also need to get a hold of at least a Ripper glove or something so you're able to administer red in the field. As well as anyone else with any cybernetics.
Yep. I can't just bring a laptop.
So what I will say for this is, me and Kane are all in on helping out in this operation, so as long as it's not too outlandish on demand, we can supply a decent amount of material needs.
Alright. It's very generous.
Awesome. Yeah. Are you able to, I hate to ask for a bunch of stuff outright, but, I'm completely broke. I have no money. So for this series of vaccines, as well as the gas masks and stuff like that, we'll need money to purchase it. I can place
We'll
an order.
source that through the corp.
I'll give you the purchase order then. How about that?
Yeah. I'm doing this job more or less for free, so I'll just take it out of that expense.
Fair enough.
Talking about payment.
I didn't think we were getting paid.
Well, not quite right. You will get the code.
Yeah.
Yeah.
For the records,
That's why I didn't expect payment.
we three already talked about it. Kinda, we three. Theoretically, this code is meant to prevent people from turning humans into cyber psychos. That's the that was the original plan with it. So if we can extract the mother code and we work on it, we might actually be able to cure those kind of psychosis in the future.
It's a good cause.
There's a lot of questions outstanding, but yeah, it would be foolish not to follow up on a lead like that.
Agreed.
And I'm really meaning, it's not like, hey, you need to go to the Ripper Dog every few days to get your fucking shots. No. So you don't go crazy. When I say curing, I mean curing.
There's one thing we haven't covered. You said that you had area scans of the place. Thermals at least. Did you get to find out if there's power still on in the premise? Anything that we might be able to use either for personal heaters or they might be able to use for automated defense, or maybe some old AIs keeping the place locked down?
Yeah. There is still power in certain areas.
Alright. Do we have any trace on anyone, I don't know, old Lazarus execs we might be able to take the key cards from or something like that to try and make our way a little bit easier? I mean, I hate to dig up an old man's grave, but...
There's one that I know of. She has a statue in the meteor.
Oh,
One of the graves.
yeah. I can't remember her name, wasn't
I
like...
don't know where her body is.
I remember someone telling me that she died because she was healed. She was undead and someone tried to heal her with holy magic and that's what killed her. So hopefully she didn't burn up. Or at the very least, I may be misremembering this, but weren't they some way affiliated with Hamsky? He might know what happened to her possessions.
Who? Sorry. I think I missed.
I can't remember their name, but they were an undead person who used to be down at the rack. They have a statue of them flipping the bird. It used to be in front of the corp entrance. That person was affiliated with Lazarus, and therefore they may have an access card. Now, I can't imagine they've refreshed their keys if no one's been on site in 50 years, so that's our best shot at getting an easier way in.
Weren't they Hamsky's girlfriend?
I didn't remember if they were a girlfriend or not, but I guess so. Even so, he's our most credible lead on finding out what happened to her possessions.
There's pictures in the warehouse. That's how she was introduced, so I'm pretty sure that that's the case.
Huh.
Be a little more difficult to get possessions then.
Yeah, you can say that again.
I don't think we can just bring it up to Hamsky and be like, hey, so you knew your dead ex-girlfriend,
We need her shit.
Did she?
That's implying he didn't sell it.
Did she add a tablet or like? a phone?
I'm sure that Hamsky would be more than fine with the idea of this tragic passing ultimately helping others.
I think so too. It's just a matter of how do you pose the question. That isn't going to set off a bunch of alarm bells.
What alarm bells are we setting off?
Well, I mean, you're looking into my dead ex-girlfriend's past. For what reason, this, that, or the other.
Oh, I thought you meant like more wide than... Well, I mean, is there anything wrong with us telling what they want? We're trying to keep one of his
No.
friends alive? No, I get it. It's going to be a heated conversation, most likely, and he's going to have a lot of questions.
I don't even know if we're the ones that are going to be able to talk to him unless we can get him to come in here.
I mean, I don't know him that well. If anyone's going to ask him, it's probably Cassy.
Hard to
You've
say
known him the
how much.
longest.
Yeah. Hard to say how much
Yeah.
trust Cass, yeah.
I don't know how likely he'll be to talk to me since I've kidnapped him in the past.
What?
You what?
I mean,
Official loads
possibly.
business, that's a long story.
I guess that's something to get out in the open.
He's also highly suspicious of corpse.
With regards to, everyone's past.
He is a corp.
That may or may not pop up. Maybe
he's in
we got
denial.
Dormant data rates that they want to unleash on us, by chance.
That was morbid.
Well, I feel like we have to ask questions now.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, this is mainly... I catched you up with everything I and Eve know, so this is mainly you guys get to know each
Yeah, of
other.
course. Yeah, you're fine.
You already know at least most of my story. Hell, I'm not even sure if the department of that corp still exists that I left.
Well, I think the three of us know each other pretty well, but you obviously don't know us and we don't know you. So, do you have any questions?
Not too much, I got your guys' general skill sets from talking. And just for me, I'm the other half of his corpse, so...
What's your interest? Why are you helping?
Friend of that one.
Okay.
Still a pretty big favor for nothing. Well, almost nothing.
We have an active deal with this one for some material goods. I got my own personal reward out of the deal with this one.
When we get
My
there,
payment.
go ahead.
Just saying my payments through him for helping them.
Your cybernetics, is it full body or semi-solar?
Subdermal with monowire. Mostly organic.
Alright. You do any electricity output?
Slightly radioactive.
Can I treat you with normal healing means? Practical?
Yeah.
That sort of shit? Okay.
No, as metal records, very straightforward.
Not allergic to anything?
Nope. You do non-magical healing?
Yeah, pretty much.
No, then don't even need to worry about that side. I radiate holy and demonic energy. Gotta keep them in check or else balances come uneven.
I don't know. I've never actually been around that before, that's funny. I'm an Oni. I don't know if that would affect me adversely. I've never tested it, so... Let's just see.
Only one way to
I think
find
so.
out.
You're gonna get a third horn.
I think it'll be okay either way. I feel like with the amount of things that we've brushed shoulders with by this point, I would have noticed something by now.
You aren't affected by the mana floods, right?
No.
And that's a surplus of all sorts of bullshit in the air, so you're probably good.
Basically vaccinated at this point.
Maybe. As for like allergies and stuff, you got any medical wise?
No. Like I said, very straightforward medical record.
Okay.
Just don't
Next
give them
question
cactus.
is catfish?
Cactus juice.
Catfish?
I don't think
I was so
keep
confused
any
where catfish
juice
came
on
into
hand.
this. Oh, want
No,
some?
I thought I heard him say catfish. He said cactus juice.
They get drunk off it.
Noted.
Normal alcohol has no effect.
Have you done missions before? Like Shadowruns?
Oh yeah. I've been around the block. Primary skill sets. Funny enough. A little bit of medical, a little bit of hacking. Cyberware. Given we run a cybernetic company. Little jack of all trades.
Is it just the mono wire that you usually keep, or something else?
Just light out monowire gun. Actual mission I have a full set of. Decent sized armor, we'll call it.
Sure. I think, like I said, Max and I were maybe gonna go non-lethal. But in the event that we need to, be more pointed with our efforts, I've got probably the ice picks is probably what I'll end up using, but I would prefer if we all attempted to avoid unnecessary loss of life if we can, but obviously things change when you're in the field, and also not all the time for the better. So.
There's a wider conversation to be had about that element of it. This is a contained mutant outbreak. There may be other people left in that city. If we let them out, or anything else like that, then it could spell hazards to anyone else still living out there in those ruins. We need to be super careful that any way that we used to get in, we can close up again afterwards. Or that, but preferably just being able to close the door. I suggest that we might want to bring something to, like, collapse the entrance after we burn our way through. Just in a worst-case scenario sort of affair.
I was gonna mention that. If you guys would like to take a little bit of the material list off, I can cover all demolition and explosive assets if you need.
Alright. Sounds good.
That'd be awesome.
Now I know that there's an outbreak in this city, I'm gonna call in some extra resources.
Well, hopefully not, but yeah, it's just something we should account for. This thing was sealed up for a reason, right?
Well, it's not really sealed up.
Oh, I thought you said it was quarantined.
So we have an outbreak.
Okay.
No, it's a full, like, city-scale outbreak.
Oh!
It just has, like, how do you call it?
Outbreak zone.
Yeah, it has like the outbreak zone, which is
Ground zero.
kind of, yeah, ground zero.
Right.
I think so.
So it was the place that they tried to lock it up, but it eventually failed. Is that right?
More or less, what I'm assuming is where it probably was made. Once the city collapsed down, it spread out.
All right. Well, I was just hoping it was the place they tried to lock it down.
Negative.
Oh, okay. No such
As
luck.
much as she knows about Lazarus, if they would have
Wanted to lock it down, they would have.
Maybe we need to change our outlook for fucking lowdown.
Yeah.
Dealing with another Zarus outbreak. Or anything like it.
The
I
good
don't want to
thing
be
is it's in
responsible for
Siberia.
letting anything out of there, so.
As for the topic of lethal, non-lethal, I'll make you this deal. Normally don't specialize in non-lethal unless it's a special mission requirement, but I'll try given circumstance.
Listen, the only way that really matters is if we come across, like, employees or fucking citizens that may or may not have wandered their way in there or were holding out, but it sounds like we probably wouldn't be coming across that. So I think we need to just prepare for, well, from what it sounds like, if it's a full-blown city-wide outbreak, then it's probably safe to say we're going to be exterminators to some degree, so we probably need to be fucking prepared for that.
A part of me wants to expect some Corp guards still in that area, maybe an asset recovery team or something. Corp didn't get dismantled when they fell. Just lost their main headquarters.
Yeah.
There is a wider conversation to be had about noise, though. Obviously, in a dead city, noise carries a long way. We need to make sure we're using weaponry that isn't gonna alert the hive, so to speak, every time we fire it off. We're gonna need suppressors at least, or preferably some sort of laser weaponry, where melee won't suffice. That's slightly harder to get a hold of. Well, the reason I suggest it is because we'll be able to charge them off the power source in there. Meanwhile, we can only bring the ammo we have with us, right? If we're using more conventional arms.
I forgot about that conversation we had.
Yeah, so, I don't know. It's, just a suggestion, I guess.
No,
Smart
I agree.
one.
Is that something you guys can help us with?
Oh yeah, we can help. I was even gonna say, honestly, Siberia's a long way from the Sierra. We can set up at least some sort of backup supply, worst case scenario, if we get desperate need in the city.
I called in a favor, and I have a flying transportation possibility. So we will be in the air above you, if needed.
Alright, okay.
Oh, so we can get care packages if we need it.
Any chance you can secure another air spot?
Say again?
Any chance you can secure another air spot up there?
Possibly.
We might use that.
Sure as hell beats walking.
Yeah, walking from Saphira to Siberia.
So are we not giving him his
Yeah.
skis?
Nah. No, no skis.
God damn it. Went out to a pawn shop and bought some too.
So we're hot dropping into the city potentially? There's the helicopter, whatever, quiet.
Not really.
Yeah.
I was also gonna say, if it's built anything like Zephyr, we'll probably be going down a long way before we get to where we need to, right? It's layers on layers on layers,
Yeah.
which restricts air
Well, they
access.
also drop us on top of a building, which is fine, but fuck. God, this is gonna suck.
It also means that we've got a lot of climbing stairs to do to get to evac as well, so, you know.
Yeah, we do. We're
piss.
gonna really need to. That laser weaponry is gonna actually come in clutch.
Yeah.
I mean, as high as we can drop you, as more silent it will be from down there, you know.
Alright, well,
When
if
it
we've...
comes to evacuation, we can just pick the first spot you see is fitting and we get you out.
Okay.
Well,
If we wanted real quiet, I doubt any of you are parachute trained.
no. Well, I guess
Doesn't do well with parachutes.
we've got enough topographical data as it is, otherwise we wouldn't have been able to do the scans, right? So if you say we can get a bird in there, then I guess we can, huh?
Yeah.
Though that might be a spicy extraction.
Well, we need some ability for us to all communicate outside of, person. In person. Is there a
Hard to
frequency
say
you
if
guys
there are
can
very
provide,
many
maybe?
net emitters still working there, so.
Communication
I wonder
shouldn't be
if
too hard
just
to
someone
establish.
opened a closed door.
If you don't mind the extra weight, then I can actually probably attach a transmitter to you. That way you guys can have at least a medium.
That should work.
Well, I'm not even talking about that. I'm talking about so we can plan in the interim without having to meet in person at the moment. Mainly, I
Oh.
just want to be able to convey like a, grocery list. Make sure we've got everything accounted for that everybody could possibly think that we need, and then we go through that and see what you guys are able to provide for us. I'd appreciate it, by the way. Thank you. Alright. I think we've got a plan, and I think we've got a solid team so far. You find your fifth, and we'll meet him and get it done.
So now that I know it's a not as magical city, my prior suggestion of the magical user isn't as strong now.
So, about the magic user, which I totally forgot to tell you, it shouldn't be a magic user, because if you encounter Lazarus security, they have something like, do you know these things the ZMF use? These, like, mundane field grenades?
Heard of them?
That shut off your magic, so they can actually deal with it? Yeah. So Lazarus
have that
found a
tech?
way to use that in a more morbid way.
What the
The moment you try to fire, for example, a fireball, your body will get flooded with mana, and your body will probably just...
You know our friends in Foxtech are walking around in anti-magic plating, right?
What?
Yeah.
I didn't know
They managed to weaponize mana flood. Interesting.
I'll say that's...
Well, shit.
That's a first.
What does that mean for me when I mean, I'm always using something, even though it's not a lot. But like, am I fucked?
It means you have to wear shoes.
Well, when you get hit by this, yeah, you need to wear shoes.
I'm not. That wasn't a piss take. That was, you know.
I know. I just didn't want to be told that. It's gonna be uncomfortable. Alright, well, I guess we're all making sacrifices. You're probably gonna have to tuck your tail in your pants, so. But then I'm gonna have to too.
Uh-huh.
Fuck.
Yeah, no, you really just got fucked on this one, huh? Okay, well, that's good.
So,
Are you fitted for cold
I don't
weather?
exactly know how the grenades work. So,
Oh, fuck.
Yeah.
Are you fitted
Are
for
you
cold
sure?
weather?
We're probably.
You scanned me. I'm a walking furnace.
Oh yeah, Coss, you run hot all the time. My bad, I forgot.
Right.
I'll say
for
they
him,
managed
it's
to be
gonna
able
be a
to turn up their
vacation
Yeah.
to be out there.
Yeah, breath of fresh air, right? Be a reasonable temperature for once. Huh.
Tell me about it. It's better than this humid ass fuckhole that is lower
You might enjoy
Saphira.
it, actually. Out of all of us, you might actually.
You might want to get a
thrive.
little like elven head. What Santa said.
Oh, that is a question.
Oh, a hat
Are we,
might
Uh-huh.
be one of the few things.
Huh?
Still
are we
got
going into
actual
this
skin.
operation with disguises? Are we all interested in keeping our identities a secret, whether or not we come across something? I kind of am interested in that, but
I mean, if you take gas
we
masks,
gotta be
you
aligned on it. Yeah, true, but might be good to do some other work, like maybe not
our
wearing
tracks
our
covered.
respective logos and stuff.
Yeah.
Maybe opt for an all black sort of look, or all white if we're going in the snow.
Figure something out.
Oh. Yeah, you should probably. Make
Best
sure
case
that
scenario,
everything's,
we all rock up with snow gear on, yeah, so we're all blending in regardless. Red.
We are probably gonna have to repaint.
Well,
some
I'm
light paint on
gonna
you or
light the
something.
fuck up on thermal imaging, but other than that, I can
Yeah.
probably
There's nothing you
get
can do
a
to
fresh
practice
coat.
thermal.
Mostly visual. If we need to hide from these mutant things or whatever, it might be easier to blend into the background than not.
Alright.
Any tech I have should be useful.
Just small things that we can do to, it benefits us more than it doesn't, so we might as well.
Huh.
fair enough. I'll see what I can
Probably
gather up.
I'll probably
see,
see
yeah.
doing my own sort of thing as well. My old disguise has been used pretty frequently, and it's busted for most people regardless. So, alright. Well, I have a good idea of what needs to happen now.
Only real question I have left is, I know as we have the equipment list already building. Take it you're more of the medical side?
Yeah, but I'm stronger than I look. So if I need to, well, do some front lines fighting alongside Red, or if I'm carrying up the rear to make sure that we're protected from behind, I can do that substantially so. If anything, we probably want to keep Max in the middle of us if we're doing like a formation. In terms of protecting everybody. What about you?
Well, that's why I'm figuring out what I need to fill right now. Are you more long or close range?
Probably close.
You know, stroke in the middle of it. Alright.
I need to find some guns that actually put my finger through the trigger. That's one of the problems.
I think you'd be much better off getting a gun built into your arm.
Man, you see that mech Stone was walking around with the other day with the fucking 20mm? That shit was crazy.
Ooh.
Oh yeah, one of his community service bodyguards.
Yeah, well, I'm just saying, he had a pretty gun for pretty big hands. It would probably suit you quite well.
Yeah. Maybe I'll have to poke at Stone, see if maybe there's some surplus laying around.
Yeah, well, you've definitely got the weight for the kickback, so it'd probably suit you fine.
Yeah.
Then
At
what
this
about
point,
you?
you know,
Long or close range
yeah.
optics?
More close. I'm kind of infiltrate-y, hacky kind of guy. That's kind of my thing.
Okay, I'll probably run bring a decent-sized machine gun with me just in case. Try to cover our heavy long range.
Do we have rifles as an option?
That's stupid. Easy to supply.
Maybe we want to do that instead of like a machine gun?
Given we're in a city, it might be better to actually do machine guns. Especially since we are expected to go underground at one point.
And you're also dealing with an explosion.
Yeah, no saying the regular weak points will work, right? These guys are mutated.
might be in
I
tight
I was
spaces
thinking
too.
about fire, to be
Try the
honest.
Melodius, and I might bring a spear with me.
Another point in favor of lasers.
Melodius will be in case we have to go loud. Spear will be the main runner.
Sounds good to me.
I'll modify it with the armor better.
Max will need, if we run into any sort of things that need decking, like doorways, security systems, cameras, things like that, Max will need an ability to physically interface with it, so we'll need to cover his back where that's applicable.
We also need some sort of
Keep that in mind.
large enough storage device that we can use to quickly put things on there. This is probably protected tech. I'm not expecting to just find it laying around on a computer ready to be just accessed and backed up. We're gonna need to put it on something else. And that something else needs to be,
Hardened.
well, hardened, high grade, and yeah.
Rather
I
large.
guess
I think we got a shard case, something that we can
Something
pack
like
in.
that. Whatever it is, it basically just needs to be a secured, resistant backup device with its own DMZ built in, and that should be fine.
I can always fit a database to the power armor.
Right.
Option.
Probably a carry rig, something.
So we have a couple
I think a
options we
carry
can do.
rig would be better. So that in the event that something happens, it's not a whole body that we have to drag around. No offense.
That's what I was.
It's
No,
not like
that's
we
exactly
wouldn't-
what I was thinking.
It's not like we wouldn't pull you out, Like, I didn't want it to sound like that.
No, no, no. I was
But-
thinking, make an external case we can slap on and off, in case we need to swap it around.
I mean, yeah, I mean, let's be honest, the more data we can extract from this place, the better, right? Like, yeah, obviously, what Cassie's got for is priority one, but if we can dump as much of their database as possible, you don't know how much other research we might be able to tap into.
Data sells for a lot. Not like they're gonna use it anymore.
Well, it saves more people doing other fucked up experiments to make the progress, right? So, yeah.
Dude, even if it's data you guys can't use, me and him will probably buy it off you.
I assume that was what the arrangement was anyway. You guys have got to be
No, no, the
frothing at the
arrangement
mouth
was,
about
fuck
this.
with his experimenting.
His experimenting?
I mean, he's supporting my whole. So. He's supporting my whole research, which also means if he wants the data, I get him the data.
Of course he is. This is the grounds to be able to create, well, take the limit off the enhancements that you can run on soldiers. People would kill many people for that technology.
Exactly. Then again, my army's 10 men. Don't
Well-
have to worry about cyberpsychosis if they were never a person to begin with.
Guess so.
True.
I think that about covers it. Besides that,
Yeah, I think it does.
shopping list we'll have to gather up.
We're gonna have to have some kind of, like I said, secured channel to communicate in. I don't want any of my identity to be conveyed through this channel, and I don't think Max does either, or Red, or anybody else. So if you guys can provide us like some kind of encrypted line, I assume you guys can do it because you're, you know, corporate affiliates. So
I mean, let's be clear on this. If word gets out of what this thing is, and it works, and we get known that we were part of that operation, then we have enormous targets hit on the back of their head, because if they think we have a backup anywhere, or they can use us to get to them, or whatever else.
Don't worry about it, nothing was there. The door is closed, locked.
Sure.
No one can get in.
okay, sure.
Anyway, to finish my point,
We'll let the data wraith in.
we gotta be careful. So, yeah.
Be nice.
Alright. Cassie, there was one other thing we needed to talk to you about separately if we're done here, but apart from that, I think we're good.
Thank you guys. It's good to meet you.
Yeah.
Look forward to working with you.
Oh, there's one very important aspect. The reason why we should not be on the ground with you is that in any case someone of Lazarus shows up and they realize what we have, they will try to get it, right? For you guys counts, if you see a member of Lazarus Industries, don't hesitate, because they will also not hesitate to kill you. Or worse.
Understood.
Alright.
And Eve said, and I hate that I'm gonna be the person who says that, keep a bullet for yourself.
I've been doing that for a while, but, you know, all good.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, you know. Guess we are getting that skiing holiday after all.
Yeah, we are.
Well, I now have a pair of skis someone's not gonna use.
Give it to Eden.
No.
You should
Oh my god.
Before
You are so
we
right.
go out there and pretend to be the most horny person alive, what do you guys want? to talk
Pretend.
I always assumed. It's a matter we'll talk to you separately if that's okay.
Come on, Jack.
about? Separate day, separate time.
Oh no, just
No, we can
just in another
away.
room.
have some
Oh.
private conversation.
Yeah.
They don't want us here.
Oh, yes, right.
No, it's just
Sorry.
one of
Don't
those.
worry.
Um,
I got a little bit of business to do with the rip and ship, and then I have to head back to the corporation.
All right.
Wait, are we supposed to plan them?
Yeah, that's what I'm
See you
doing. I'm
later
gonna go
at
check
the
and see how their supplies are doing.
Swim.
Yeah, we'll go.
Oh wait, what was
not
your
saying
name?
Israel needs more.
I don't think we ever went around.
Oh yeah, that is a smart thing, wouldn't it? Lan Mocha.
Lan Mocha.
Wait, say that again. Can I call you Lan?
Lan.
Is that okay?
Yeah, that's fine. Yeah, Mocha's the last name. I'm used to having you formal greetings.
Alright.
You know,
Mo.
it's like the
It'd
L.
be weird if they
in
called you
K-
this smoke.
I think I'd be
K and L.
Oh, okay, that makes sense. Yeah, okay.
So,
Lan,
Mo.
Mo.
Max.
Max. I know I've already heard it like 4 times, but I already forgot. I suck with names.
Red. Just call me Red.
I was right.
He's
I'm
the
not
easiest.
I'll talk to you later, Cass.
Yep.
See you later.
Well, like I said, just get that shopping list to them and they'll transfer to us or we'll set up.
See you in
For
a
what
bit.
it's worth, we were never here. Max and I never saw us, never met us. Yeah?
Who are you?
Thank you.
Thank you.
See you later, Ryan. It's good to see you well.
You scare me.
Yeah, man.
You're
Got
like,
your back.
like a
We'll see
couple.
you around.
No, you're worse.
What?
You're like this couple that no one likes because they end their sentences.
We've been doing that uncannily frequently, and
yeah, it's.
yeah.
You can't help it.
it's
It's really annoying.
just ingrained at this point. Yeah.
Yeah.
So, if people are out the way, it's kind of a small thing. Basically, we'd really like it if you could go to Cupcake and tell him that you have a client who's really into being beaten up by people in uniform. You know, the whole kind of like, naughty police officer kind of thing. We need 2 uniforms, 1 male, 1 female, roughly about our size, that allow us to pass off as Foxtech guards. But we'd really prefer that Cupcake didn't know that we were doing it for this purpose. It would be really great if you could put in an order just under the guise of it being something freaky for the club or something.
2 police uniforms.
Well, Foxtech
Foxtech.
guard uniforms, yeah.
Foxtech.
Yeah.
We know he's.
You want
We know
me?
he's got some, basically, but we can't
Uh-huh.
ask for them directly.
Oh, we prefer not to.
Good.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, can do that.
Thank you.
We'll give you the.
No problem.
I've got. Here, just take this. Whatever's left on it. I don't know how much.
What is this?
It's a credit
Credit
stick.
Pay for the
Are you
uniforms.
kidding me? Take your fucking. Oh, for the yeah, for you. Yeah, I'm not gonna pay for the uniforms.
Yeah, that was all.
You're not gonna pay for them?
Although, if you're done with that, and I get the uniforms after that,
Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah, sure.
for the
Whoop.
kinky
Yeah.
club thing.
I mean, hopefully we're never gonna fucking use it again, but yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
Yeah. You sure? Okay. Well,
Thanks.
Yeah. Then I'm gonna take them later.
Cool.
Yeah. Oh yeah, true. That's fair.
All right, cool.
Alright,
Well,
easy.
thanks, Cassie. Yeah,
We're gonna wade through the shit water again. and
we've got to
leave.
visit a dustbin real quick, but other than that, no.
Oh yeah.
Sure.
Fuck. How are we gonna get up
It's
there?
a shame that you never. Did you know?
Uh-huh.
You don't know all the exits down there, right?
No.
No, there's a door. Where did that door lead? The one. Just like regular
Oh.
door.
It's like on the way near here.
I think it ends directly. Oh.
Huh?
It ends directly in the meat rack.
Okay. There's a dumpster near the entrance to the meat rack. We need to get to it. Can we get there through the sewers? Or at least closer?
Oh.
Or do we need to go through the corridors? The fucking roads?
I mean, we want to ask Hemsky something anyway, right?
Shit.
Yeah, okay, well,
She's right.
alright, we're doing that then, I guess. Huh, okay, cool. Awesome.
So
I'm putting
I
my
tried to
stuff
get
on.
yeah. There, let me call Hemsky. If you
Oh,
can.
you're bringing him down here.
if we
But
can
we still
use
need to
that.
go up there.
We still
No,
need...
if we can use that.
Oh, you're
entrance.
asking. Okay, sorry. not good at this being paranoid thing.
Don't worry, I've got you covered.
Sorry, I'm a little bit freaking out right now because I really don't want to go to the street.
No. Alright.
Thanks for not, I don't know, we were really worried that you were about to sell us out.
Why didn't you mention
Thanks
that
for
Kane
that.
was there?
Yeah.
For the surprise.
Okay, but
I
you
love
do
surprises.
right now,
Yeah,
Cassie.
blood
We
pressure.
are so fucked right
It's
now.
my doctor told me it's bad for me.
We walked back there and almost
Kane
left
is
because
like-
we thought you were setting us up.
Oh.
It did look that way, kind of, a little
To
bit.
explain this,
Uh-huh.
Kane is one of my besties, okay? We're working together since I started that whole shit.
Oh,
Okay, that's great.
okay,
And
I'm
cool.
glad.
Awesome. That would have been good to
We
know.
didn't know that.
Yeah.
It's
Uh,
really nice to know, Cassie.
Yeah. Whew.
I thought you'd know. I hang
We
out
don't-
with him a lot.
I don't
No.
come here often. I've been in this. You are aware that this stupid covert shit we've had to do is like the only time I've been inside this building? Apart from when I was running away from fucking Aaron that one time?
But I also just assume that, like, I mean,
Ugh.
I rub shoulders with everybody because it's mutually beneficial. I don't just assume that everybody's friends, you know? I usually just assume it's some kind of business relationship and you're getting something out of it. Or vice versa,
Well-
you know what I mean?
Well, he's sure as fuck getting something out of this one.
Yeah.
Well, sometimes it's hard to tell if it's a friendship or business relationship. Because Kane and I, we have the same thoughts about things and we work with
It's
each
fine,
other.
we'll take your word for it. Yeah, no, it's fine. It's just like, you know, tell us.
She's
Cassie,
just.
Please,
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
just
The next
say
time
something.
when I'm gonna bring the
Because-
last person in, I'm gonna tell you who it is before.
We thought you were testing us. And there was this whole
We've
thing,
been
we had a whole
tested so much
conversation back
recently.
there.
I don't want to be tested
Yeah,
anymore.
It was,
Do I look
We
like
don't
fucking
wanna-
Athena?
I don't know. You've got like a similar gait, I guess. Did you copy her or did she copy you?
Who was there
Athena's
first?
only like 5 years
the egg
old.
or the
Cassie's
hen?
older.
Oh, okay. Wow, okay. Guess she's a real trendsetter.
She's just 5 years old.
Yeah.
Yeah,
she's
she
older.
is.
I need
She's-
to delete a lot of pictures from my
Cassie.
phone.
She was just
Oh my
created,
God.
like, or instantiated or something by her sister. Yeah,
Yeah, there's a whole thing. It's a whole thing.
it's
man.
true. Yeah, amazing that did you know what I learned about Athena like the second day I was here, and that's like one of the first things I ever learned about her.
Yeah.
You fucking pedo. I'm joking. I'm joking.
All right. That's fair. That
It's
was
true.
Fair,
It's
because
fair.
what
Yeah,
just
because
happened,
of
that
what she
amount of
did. Yeah,
stress that
no.
we just had to deal
It's
with,
okay.
man.
We don't have to mention your child bride ever again. She's got so much experience
Listen.
leading. Don't drown yourself.
Don't drown yourself.
No,
drown-
don't
get-
do
come
that.
out of there. We need you
No.
for, like, the future.
Yeah.
No, you're wet.
Well, just gonna be just super soggy walking into Hamsky. I'm sure. Whatever. Fine.
Yeah, we are.
Uh-huh.
I guess we should make
I'm
a move,
always
huh? Oh
No,
god.
I'm not wet anymore.
Did just
You use a
that's actually
Sandy for
the most-
that.
No
Okay.
limits.
Oh, yeah, I guess so,
Oh my
huh?
God, you disgust me.
I kind of wish I could do that low-key, and I'm not gonna lie. Yeah, okay, cool. Let's go.
Why is he going over there?
I don't know. I was just following her. It's just kind of an impulse.
Well, aren't we going to?
Okay.
Don't we gotta go talk to him?
Yeah, but you can go this way.
Yes. Don't. We're going through the sewers, right? So we can go this.
It's
I'm so
okay.
sorry we're making you wade through the sewers.
Yeah, I mean,
Never take shortcuts.
you don't have to. Like, only we have to. We just need to come up
Yeah,
through the bit.
Cassie, you don't have to go through the sewers with us at all. We're not expecting.
Yeah.
that.
I don't want you to get lost, and
Okay. I mean, we haven't got lost so far. We did, like, there was, like, a
it's
poo
pretty
slime at
straightforward.
one stage. And then there was, like, a
I'm
rat
genuinely
corpse.
telling you, you don't need to go wait.
And then there was, like, a sleeping thrasher, and that was kind of scary.
So I'm gonna
this
tell him
point-
he needs
And
to open the door.
That would be great.
Okay, good. At this point, I
Thank
was
you.
gonna say, at this point, if you decided to go, it would just have been your absolute decision to go wade through shit water on purpose. And that would have been weird.
I've gotten used to it. You know who I work for.
We should be used to it by now.
Yeah, she changed Athena's diapers.
I was standing.
And everything.
She's gonna have nightmares about that.
What about the fact that she's been thirsting over a 5-year-old?
Yeah.
I mean, if that.
It's projected, presumed.
Yeah, I know. Maybe that's what's wrong with Athena. Maybe she's just got toddler rage.
Baby rage?
Yeah, like baby rage. You know, she's got like she's in her terrible twos or something.
Holy shit, Max. I gotta be really honest.
Uh-huh.
I'm freaked out right now.
No, it's not good. No, this is way above our pay grade. But also what we have to do.
I kind of want to be armed, is what I'm saying. Like, as we walk back up there, because I don't know what the fuck is gonna live in the corner.
Yeah, well, you know, you have guns. Yeah, cool.
Just in case.
Sure.
I don't want to be caught with my pants down. If anything does happen, you get out of Dodge instantly, okay?
Okay. It's
Do not
been...
hesitate at all. That's
I
what I wanted to
haven't
say.
in the
middle of
past.
that meeting?
Uh-huh.
Okay. I'm just saying, like, don't wait for me. I will get there. I'm saying this because I'm gonna wait for you, and if you hesitate at all, that means I have to hesitate. And I know that you understand that. I'm just reiterating.
Okay, cool. Man, you're really rattled, huh?
Yeah, I am. We're in the most vulnerable position that we've been in.
You
for a very
see,
long time.
this is the thing. I'm super paranoid all the time, so my average level of paranoia kind of like evens out, you know?
Well, for me, it means that I'm carrying my gun, and I'm gonna shoot anything that decides to fuck with us.
Cool. Oh, it's this way. Yeah, my bad.
Dark. What the
It sure as fuck is, huh? Ah, yeah, this is it. Okay, so I mean, like, so we're gonna get you a free Ripper glove out of this. That's pretty sick, right? And then
Yeah,
all
that
we
is
have to do is go to a mutant-infested city, which she seems to believe may still have personnel on site, which would suggest that this place may in fact be, you know, continuing operations and has been for some time, and that in fact they want people to believe it's an uncovered city. Not that way.
I think I want to rethink my loadout.
Not
This way?
no. That's the
I
way.
want to rethink my loadout.
Yeah.
I guess we're getting laser weapons. That's great.
I
but
want
we're gonna need,
those.
like,
I mean, to be
stun
fair,
on
that's
them.
fucking sick. That is actually a huge upgrade.
Oh yeah, dude, laser weapons.
Yeah. No, I mean, like,
Oh, dude, I bet he can get us some sick shields.
I mean, shit. I mean, none of this tier 1 bullshit, you know?
Yeah, man. What the hell was that?
Oh, I think that's it over there. Yeah, it is.
Straight ahead.
Right. You see the sign? On the right?
It's gated off.
I know. She said that they were going to open it.
Okay, well then we just wait. Be
Cool.
quiet. Watch my back.
I-
Watch the
I will use my kung fu skills.
Yeah.
Oh, this is gonna be so bad. You know that, right? This is gonna be so
Give
bad.
me your pistol back just in case.
Thanks.
Yeah. We're gonna have to do a lot of fighting, probably, is what I'm getting.
Yeah, I
It's going to be a
get
lot of
that
wading
feeling
through
too.
mutants, and then we're going to get down into where we need to be, and then it's going to be a lot of wading through military personnel, which is going to fucking suck.
Sure is. I personally can't wait.
Go around the corner. Go further back. Marco. How many? Who? I didn't hear the third one. I'll shoot you.
Is Cassie with him or no?
It's Cassie Hamsky
And who?
someone else.
Who's someone else?
Aiden.
Okay, let's get out of here.
Yeah, no. Yeah, we're not fucking with that.
No, we should move now. Let's move.
Yeah.
That way, I think. This way, on the left.
We'll have to do that another time.
Yeah, I ain't going anywhere near that fucker.
No, me either.
Ah, fuck, but we need that data drop, otherwise we can't do the other job.
Shit.
There's something I can do?
Is there something you can do?
There is something I can do. Yeah.
Okay.
That ring that I used to change my hair and stuff, it also allows me to do minor illusion for an hour once a day, which means, oh sorry, disguise self for an hour once a day, which means I can just appear as somewhere else. I can go up there, no one will know it's me, grab the dead drop, come back down, I guess. Sure.
Easy enough. We'll have our conversation with Hamsky another time. Or we'll let Cassie just have her conversation and then we'll glean what we can.
Yeah, sounds good.
Yeah, I'm not fucking with any third parties.
No,
Especially not that guy.
I'm fucked over by enough corpses as it is right now and people without making more enemies.
Yeah, I don't need that guy breathing down our necks.
Sure don't.
That is the last bit of heat that we need.
Uh-huh.
Glad we're aligned on this. We don't have to argue.
Of course not.
It's just logical.
Yeah, you're doing a risky deal. As soon as the deal changes, you get the fuck out of there, right? It's the basic thing to do.
Yeah. Go ahead and make sure nobody's
The
following
only
you.
reason we didn't do it last time was because Cassie had asked us.
That was already enough risk for me. I cannot handle any more.